That's new. So,
Yeah.
so recording in progress. That way people are like, oh no, he's muting. So mute all. We're gonna let everybody in. All right. Good morning. Not Vietnam. We are not in Vietnam. We are in Phoenix, Arizona. So hello, everybody. Teams from across here in North America. Jesse McPherson coming at you back in the States here. And we got back last night, no, I don't even know. Last night, I don't know where I am at right now. All I know is I'm actually back here at our CEO's house, Mr. Isaac Ben Shabbat. We had an incredible dinner last night with a few leaders that came into town to get a chance to experience what a lot of people talk about is coming to Phoenix to experience dinner. And I'm so excited because we are finally open for us to start booking events and trips. And so we're going to be setting up a synergy dinner here at our CEO's home, which I'm so excited about. So stay tuned for that, getting on the calendar here as quickly as possible. We're just trying to coordinate with Isaac's global travel schedule, which is pretty crazy. But I'm excited to share with you guys a little bit about my trip to Dubai. And it was such an incredible event. Some of you guys have been seeing the pictures, which has been a lot of fun, but we got an incredible amount of work done, which was awesome. But before I do that, I have a very special guest who happened to be here. And because he's here, you guys know me, I just love just bringing people in and randomly throwing them into the crew here. So I want to introduce you to a gentleman who is no stranger to this industry. He has, I mean, when we're talking done incredibly well, it's interesting because there's a lot of people that are newer to the Secret family, but they're not new to this industry, but more importantly, not new to seeing people grow. He's invested pretty much the majority part of his adult life into this profession. And he's somebody that I look up to for mentorship and guidance when it comes to the size of the business that he's built, the income that he's been able to generate, because it's far beyond anything that I've done in my career. And so to have him and his wife a part of the Secret family, and for those of you guys that the more and more stories will come out about this incredible partnership that has happened. And I'm sure there'll be a book written. There'll probably be a movie made about it because it's that crazy. So for sure. But I want to get a chance to introduce you to him as one of the newest members of our community. The newest, I believe, Blue Diamonds, or I don't even know what rank, because for me, he is kind of what I'm going to call him the Grand Poobah of Secret. And we're so grateful that he's here today. So I'm going to introduce him. Come on over here, Mr. Troy Brown.
All right.
Welcome, buddy.
Hello, everyone. How you doing?
So we are here, as this is kind of our Friday morning huddle from people from most of the US and Canada. And this is like the people that are saying, you know what, I'm not settling for just getting my first rank. I want to go to the top of the plan. And so this is some that have been here with us for 2 years, some for 3 years, some have been here for 5 years plus with us. Some of us, yeah, Kimmy's giving me the big old 5. And then we've got Mr. Bradshaw has been with us for what, 10 years. So, right. So, but back in the game and excited. But Troy, I'd love to introduce you to some of our Secret family, our Secret community that's been with us, that kind of helped pave the path for all of us that we have here. And we had an incredible dinner last night.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And we have an incredible training lined up here for today. But I know some of you have seen you on stage. You did one of the greatest trainings I've ever seen at the Elevate convention, where you talked about your ranks and rank meters and understanding that you're finding your leaders and your chasers and all that, which I thought was absolutely brilliant. But I know a lot of these people, they don't know your story, and I would really love for them to get a chance to know a little bit more about who is Troy Brown and what are we doing here?
Well, first of all, thanks for letting me come on. And I want to say thank you to all of you that have been here, that paved the way, because I know you've laid the groundwork for us. And we, the people that just came in, we kind of disrupted your world. And for that, I apologize, but I thank you. I thank you for doing the work you've done, being the leaders you've been. And, you know, Jesse said some nice words, but I'm just a student here trying to learn how to get to the top of this comp plan, just like you are. And, but what I do know is things that work somewhere will work here as well. If you do the right things, it just over time starts happening. But my story is this. I got introduced to this industry when I was really young, about 18, 19 years old. And I got in a company, maybe some of you have heard of this company. A friend of mine got me in a company called Amway. And
What
yeah,
company?
yeah, Amway. I was in Amway when I was 18, 19 years old. And if you go to the Amway headquarters in Michigan today, I think my picture's still on the wall. I set a lot of records there. My picture's on the wall. And the record that I set that I don't think will ever be broken is I possibly was the worst distributor they ever had. I didn't make any money. I didn't build a team. I tried. I really did. I was young. I was naive. I didn't have a lot of experience, but I got the bug and I got this dream in my head of what residual income could look like. But along the way, I ended up going to anesthesia school and started doing anesthesia. And if you don't know, that's what I did for years and years before I got back into this industry. And anesthesia is the highest paid profession in America. You can look it up, #1 for years and years and years. And I loved anesthesia, but here's the problem. I was making a ton of money, but here's what I kept saying to myself. What good is money if I have no time? And that's where I was. I created a great lifestyle for my wife, but mine wasn't so good. And I just kept thinking about this lifestyle of network marketing and the residual and the aspects of it. And right after anesthesia school, a friend of mine called me again about another opportunity. I got in. I had a little success, but it wasn't a real opportunity. It was one of those deals that I saw real soon that wasn't going to be around for a while. And so I got out, but I met some people, and that's where I really made my only run. I've made one run in this industry. And for 15 years, I went to the top of the comp plan in 1 year, 12 months and 10 days. And for 14 years later, I made over 7 figures every year for 14 years. Okay. Every year, 7 figures every year.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah. And I'm not saying that or boast or brag to you. What I really want to come across and say is we just did I would say I'm not the best at any one thing here. I'm not the best presenter. I'm not the best inviter. But I'm adequate at all of those things. But what I really am is I'm urgent and I'm consistent. I do it over and over and over, and I'm urgent with my actions. And I just do the same things over and over. And once you learn that, why would you quit if it's not earning you that kind of money? And so that's what I've done. And some of you know our story. We did that for 15 years. COVID hit. It was a travel company. COVID destroyed travel. And by the grace of God, we found Secret and Isaac and all the great leaders here, Jesse, Musafer, all of you guys. And I truly, truly feel like we're in a family. And if you've been here for a while and if you've laid the groundwork, again, thank you. But I want you to know, must be me. I want you to know that don't take this for granted, because finding something like this family of Secret with the leadership we have and the integrity that we have from the very top down, it's rare. It's very rare. And that's why we got so excited about this opportunity. That's why you saw this massive transfer of people coming into the business. And that sounds great. Everybody wants that to happen in their team, but it caused a lot of disruption and it caused a lot of work for a guy like this, a lot of headaches for him. Yeah, it's good, but if you're not willing, here's what I always say, be ready. If you're praying for something to come in your life big, be ready, because when it comes, it disrupts. And that's what we did. We disrupted. And again, I apologize for that piece of it, but I can tell you this, it's going to be worth it. We together are going to be stronger because of this community we're building. So just want to come on and say hello and hope to meet every one of you in person soon. And whatever I can do to help, I'm part of the family. So his team's my team. So thank you. God bless. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. And before you go, because I know you got to go. So you spent 15 years building one of the largest clubs in the world.
Yeah.
And we're bringing not just that, but even more with what's happening with Club Secret. So I know that this family of people, they know the power of Secret products. They know the power of Secret nutrition. And if you're brand new, you'll get to know that. But the one thing I'm so excited about the next kind of the evolution of this kind of third pillar that we're adding to this lifestyle company. And, where do you see this in the next 12 months? Because, I mean, we're just You know, I feel like this thing has just got put in the oven and it's getting baked out.
Yeah.
So where do you see the next 12 months here, Club Secret?
I'm so excited. We talk about it all the time. So what Secret brought to us is something we didn't have. We didn't have the ability to have a customer or have an agent that we could get more volume out of on a monthly basis. We had a membership, and with that membership, it was steady. Every month they paid their membership. That was a great deal for stability. My residual check every month, I could count on it. Every month it was going to be a big number. But what we got here is now we got this customer base with these products that are amazing. When we bring this all together with what we had and what you got, and it all really comes to fruition with a thing called Club Secret, I'm telling you guys right now, it is going to be something like you cannot believe. With not only with the product that we're going to deliver and all the things that we're going to get, that's a given. Isaac's committed to that. The leadership's committed to that. We talk about it all the time. I'm so excited about, but what I'm really excited about is on your income side. If you're an income, what you're going to get that maybe you've never had here, once you learn this Club Secret and this membership deal, a membership in the Club Secret is like an automatic. And when somebody enrolls, it's an automatic subscribe and save. I had over 1 million people come in my club, my travel club on my team. Every one of them were subscribe and saves. You get that?
Oh, did you guys hear that? A million.
A million. We had over 1 million people, but think about this. Every single one of them, the minute they signed up, that was a subscribe and save in our system. That's what we're going to bring to this deal too. So not only are you going to have that ability for people to buy more product every month, and we didn't even have anything like Black Friday. I mean, that wasn't even anything we knew about. So to have all this put together and have an owner, Isaac, that's committed to bringing it, to bring the biggest community of wealth into this industry, I'm telling you guys, the party's just starting. And I know it's been here 10 years, and I don't want to discount that at all. And I think Jesse and I think all the leaders that did it, but I think the best is yet to come, and it's getting ready to come big. So my advice is go build now. Don't look left, don't look right. Get focused, laser focused right now, and build yourself a community, because when this all hits full bore, it's going to be crazy. So again, thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, that's it. Mr. Troy Brown. So, I mean, guys, this is it. Look, now, let me ask you a question. Is everything perfect? No. It's not ever going to be perfect, but everybody that's waiting for it to be perfect is going to be behind those that are going to create the momentum. And, you know, if you want it to be perfect, then you'll be behind the 7 figures, you know, so 6 figures will be easy. 7 figures will be tough. I have another guest here. I'm so excited she was able to pop on, because she's actually in Dubai, and I wanted to share with you a little bit about my experience in Dubai. But I wanted you to hear from her because it's such a powerful story. And, you know, it's one of those things where getting connected with people, we got a chance. One of the highlights of my trip to Dubai was on Monday night. We took the rubies and diamonds and the staff that put on the event, Mr. Marcusetta and Monaco and some of the other staff, on a yacht. We chartered an 80-foot yacht and went through the marina in Dubai, and it was undescribable how unbelievable it was. And some of you saw the pictures, and doesn't do it justice. But I had a chance to have an incredible conversation with this amazing young woman. And I didn't even know she carries herself so well. And although she looks younger than she is, she acts wiser than she is in age. But she came into her first company and wanted to break some records in her country. And she came into Secret and just did incredible things and became one of the first, I believe the first diamond in France, and did that before her products arrived. So, I mean, we're talking about selling the dream before you get the cream. You know what I mean? Like, and we're talking about some of the challenges that she's had to go through and is consistently going through. But seeing as it not only should do that, she simultaneously translated for her French team and Dubai almost the entire event as a servant leader, and was recognized as a diamond on the stage. And so I'm so excited. I hope that she is still on. She is still in Dubai. And I think I have her on, maybe I have her on as a co-host. I think so. So Melody, are you on? Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Um,
I do. Can you?
oh, there she is. Hey, girl. So anyway, I just texted her and I was like, hey, what are you doing right now? Can you pop on here? So Melody, this is some of our core leadership here from the US and Canada. I think a few other places. Some of them are relatively new to Secret, maybe in the last couple of months, but a lot of these have been with us for years and have really kind of helped lay the foundation for what Secret is. And but I'd love, please, would you kind of just share your story about this industry, what it's done for you, and then this coming to Secret, and maybe a little bit about you this last experience in Dubai, because you're still there, and I wish I was there with you.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much, Jesse. And so, yeah, I'm actually here in the car with my friends, and we are in front of the restaurant. And so we came back in the car just to do the testimony, and then they are waiting for us. But let's get started. So happy to be here with you guys. And so, yeah. Well, I was 22 years old, and I was a homeless student in Australia when I got started. And I just got the vision. I was like, okay, this is this or what? So hell yeah, I'm doing this. There is nothing better on earth. And so I went all in. I recruited. So imagine, no experience, homeless at the other side of the world. I'm French. I'm in Australia. I know no one there, but I was just so hungry that I just went for it. And so I did 100% on my first year. In 23 months, I became the youngest female hitting the top rank of the company. The previous company. We built a team of 38,000 people. We opened France. I've done, because we were in travel, I've done 6 times the world tour, 120 countries, the 5 continents. I mean, it's just been a dream life. I was still homeless, like no home, literally just traveling and living my best life. And then, COVID happened. And so travel was like not so good. And so we heard, okay, guys, you're joining this, we're merging with this amazing secret opportunity. I was like, what? Who are they? Like, what do they do? What do they want from us? No, I want to stay in travel. And so I was always making fun of, because we were in travel only. So I have to tell you guys, I was, laughing about potions and lotions, and they stock at their house. And so, when we joined, it was 18 December when it was official. And I just had this thinking like, okay, Mal, what do you want to do? You want to keep throwing a pity party at yourself? Or how about we crush this badass? And so I was like, okay, let's do the second option. It looks like way more constructive. So that's what we did. And so we were so hungry. Listen, we had never seen the product. We never sold product. We didn't even knew what the job was. Okay, the country was not open. We were just pre-launch NFR. We never saw the product. We didn't know how it works. We knew nothing, and we never saw them in our life. But we were so passionate and hungry and determined, and we just trust our leadership that we went for it. And we did the platinum in 48 hours, the ruby in 4 days, and the diamond in 3 weeks. We did 210,000 dollars of volume in only 3 weeks, and it's just been like mind-blowing. We put France on the 50 NFR market, #2 worldwide, and we just went for it. And then products came. But at the beginning, we had teams all over the world. Okay, we have French-speaking teams. We have some in Reunion Island, in Mayotte, Guadeloupe, Tahiti, New Caledonia, even in Africa, all the French-speaking countries, right? And some of them, I have to share with you, they received their package in 2 months. Some of them in 3 months. I have my best friend right now, all her package, they are locked at custom, and custom 22 kilos of secret product, and custom is telling them, nope, we're not sending them to you. You have to abandon them or to ship them back to secret. And it's been 2 months of products like that way. And we had, so many challenges. But so what? This is, I've been there for 6 years, man. And I love this. I love this feeling of being a pioneer. And this is how we build a team of 38,000 people with no previous experience. It's like patriot, you know, it's like, okay, guys, we're doing this. We're the first, we're pioneer. We have the vision and it's amazing that nothing works because we will be at the top once it works. And no way I want to be in an opportunity where everything is already perfect and sunshine and rainbows and butterfly and red carpet, because man, you're too late. The day you come in an opportunity like this, you're too late. You will be the best customer. You will be the best cheerleader, but you won't be the leader. Leader, they eat shit in the morning and they make shit happen, okay? So I love that. And you know, it's just an amazing journey. And every time there is a challenge, you know, I train my team to think that way, like, yes, because every time you overcome a challenge, you will get a reward. This will be your price. And so the bigger the challenge, the bigger the reward. So every time you see a big challenge, you're like, yes, if I grow at the level where I overcame this challenge, I will be enough. Like I will reach the level where I deserve a huge reward. And this is how I was thinking, you know, exactly like overcoming the fact to say goodbye to 6 years of my career, to this new opportunity and making this kind of grief. You know, I give my heart and soul and time and everything I got for the past 6 years, and it's kind of a grief, you know. But to be able to overcome that, look at the reward. Diamond in 3 weeks. Man, give me some more challenge. I want to keep growing. So anytime you have this kind of like bump ride, yeah, just celebrate it. And it's just amazing. And this weekend, you know, I was kind of frustrated because we were always seeing America having all of these events and sharing with us all of these testimonies, and then I met Isaac. I was like, what does he have that special? Like, who is he? Like, I don't know, Santa or whatever. So I wanted to meet him very, very much. And so this is why we came to Dubai. We came with many people of the team to meet him, to meet Jesse, to meet Muzaffar, to meet everyone. And so it was just unbelievable, you know. In the past 6 years, I've been maybe to 80 different events, and I never attended the event in the room. I was always backstage translating all the time. And for the very first time, you know, for the past 6 years, people, they just walk in front of the booth and they don't really see you and recognize you. And for the first time in 6 years, the CEO, the founder of the company, came inside my booth to thank me and to tell me right in the eye, like, this is the last time you're translating because your place is in the front row in the room, and we from now on we will hire professional translator, and thank you for your service. But please, can you come out of the booth so I can hug you? Wait a minute, like, who are you? Like, and I have to say something else. The Monday we had the trainer school. And because I translated for 3 days straight, I was exhausted. We were like all doing everything at the same time. So I was kind of, you know, struggling with my energy. So I went to Matt Morris and I asked him, hey, like a drug dealer, hey, do you got some energy? And then he told me, go ask Jesse, maybe he might have. And so I went to see Jesse, and same, my new drug dealer, hey, Jesse, do you have some energy? And Jesse told me, no, I'm so sorry. Like, I drink everything during the weekend, but do you want me to get you a Red Bull? And then there was this 10-second blank, like, wait a minute, is there a Crown Royal in front of me asking me to go outside of the training, to go for a Red Bull and coming back to serve me? Like, that never happened in my entire life. And then we had to take a picture all together, and Jesse was not there because of my Red Bull, and everybody was waiting for him. And when he came inside the room with a little Red Bull, everybody was clapping for him. And I was like, this is the kind of relationship I want to have for a lifetime, the kind of people who recognize you, they respect you, they serve you, they love you, and they're just here for you. And so I you know, we always said, it's not when you join Secret, it's not when you go inside Secret, it's when Secret goes inside you. And so this is what happened for me this weekend. So if I went diamond with no product, with no meeting them eye in the eye, yeah, I really look look forward to what we're going to build together now that Secret is inside of me. I can't wait. I'm on fire. And so let's rock the world together. Thank you so much, guys, for having me here, and see you at the top. And can't wait to see you all face to face, because we were like, we want to meet the Secret people, right? The Secret teams. And so I can't wait to fly over USA as soon as the government will allow it, and meet you all. Thank you so much for having me, and wish you a beautiful day.
Thank you, Melody. And drop the mic. Done. I was going to talk about stuff, but I'm not talking about anything after that. Holy cow. Talking about bringing some energy. So, it's always interesting, because I think a lot of times when people hear these stories, sometimes they go, oh, that's not me. And you're right, that's not you. And whether or not you believe it's possible for you to do that, here's what you need to know. There are melodies out there that you can sign up. Even that if it's not your story. My story was not a fast story inside of network marketing. My story was you can make it if you stay the course. Melody's was, I'm homeless in another country, and I'm going to sign up 100 people in my first year, and I'm going to go change my stars. And regardless of if your story is no signups in your first 4 months and barely making enough money to consider it worth it in your first 12 months, or going to the top of the compensation plan in your first 12 months, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you find out what you're here for and what you're willing to go through to get it, because freedom isn't free. It's something you have to fight for. And it's something I believe that's worth fighting for more than once. And I believe that it takes 3 to 5 years of consistent effort to be wildly successful inside of this company. 3 to 5 years. Some of you will do it faster, but 3 to 5 years of consistent, keyword being what? Consistent. Right? Of consistent effort, 3 to 5 years to be wildly successful. It takes the rest of your life to be a financial failure. That's your choice. 3 to 5 years of consistency, or an entire lifetime of financial failure. Now, not all of you are financial failures. I'm speaking to who I was back when I was 19 years old, when I heard this to myself, not you. Many of you, you're doing well. You're doing fine. In fact, part of the reason why Secret isn't as successful as you want it to be is because it doesn't have to be. See, for Melody, homeless in Australia and another country, it wasn't I should make a list. I should go talk to people. It was a what? A must. So when your shoulds become must, then it's game over. And getting a chance to spend time in Dubai with 450 people, not from Dubai, not from the Emirates, all of them from Africa and from Europe, a few from different places, like New Caledonia, outside of at the Fiji Islands. Some people spent $3,000 to fly. They flew from there to LA, from LA to Fiji. It was 32 hours in flight to be able to get there. No excuses. Went up there talking about how in their town, in their city, people don't have bank accounts. And it made me go oh my God, in North America, we're spoiled. Now, is that to say that we don't have challenges? No. Is that to say that we don't have issues? No. The question is, are we going to become bigger than the challenges and the situations that we have in order to go build the business of our dreams? And it's not going to be easier. You're going to get stronger. And that's what this huddle is about this morning. So that's it. I'm done. Let's go out and crush it this weekend. I'll be with you guys here this week on the trainings and the huddles here this week, but let's close out this week strong. So if you need to be reminded as to what you're doing and why you're doing it, let's put it back in front of our face and get a chance to go, okay, this is it. There's no waiting. It's summer. A lot of time people take summer off. No. Summer is put it down. It's time to downshift. Let's go. So, and it's interesting because when you can find a way to tie work and play together, it's oh man, it can be fun. So this is the time to take on a little bit more. I know people you got to follow up with. I know you got people you got to talk to. I know you got packs you got to send out. I know you got people you got to tag into those groups. So let's not let fear get in the way of doing the things that we know we need to be doing. So I love you guys. Send in some love here from Phoenix, and we will see you guys next week on the trainings. And let's close out this Monday strong. Jesse Mack signing off, Phoenix, Arizona.
Thanks, Jesse. Have a great weekend. Thank you.
Bye, guys.